All right, we got Cradley. And we got Armaldo. All right, well, that's par for the course. All right, well, that was fun. Good game. Okay, we got the B, and now it's game over. Now we insta-win the game. This is like Exodius, right? Once you collect Beedrillite, you just win the game. What do we got? No! I guess we have no choice but to go to the cavernous seafloor, right? So, okay. Here's the first trainer. All right, so for people who don't know, in the SFC is what the cool kids are calling Seafloor Cavern. Not San Francisco City. SFC, if you see that online, SFC, Seafloor Cavern, okay? Not San Francisco City. So, in SFC, there is permanent Aurora Veil. So, I would like a confirmation from self-certified top 10 Nuzlocke DRXX as to whether the Aurora Veil comes back if you brick break it. Or does it not, does it come back like Magma Armor? Magma Storm? It does not come back? Oh wow, that makes everything so much easier. So all I gotta do is brick break once and say, so you can defog as well, presumably. And it just goes away? Like pigs in a blanket, gone before the event even starts because everybody loves pigs in a blanket? Brick break, psychic fangs, or defog. Oh, rapid spin does not work. That blows everything wide open, buddy. Okay, buddy, let's start running these Kingdra Sniper crit calcs and see how easy this just brick break is. What if I told you I have Infiltrator Dragapult? So this Kingdra specifically can suck eggs. So now what? Now what? Now what? What's your witty comeback, Drew? Checkmate, atheists. I have Dragapult. Drew, send me that song. Send me that Pult song. I'm not going to play it because I'm a 29-year-old man, but send it to me anyways. Man, I'm really just tearing you apart. I hope that's okay. I'm just really going to town on this whole you're a child thing. Hopefully that's okay. If it's not, let me know. I'll never do it again. I'll never talk to you again. I'll distance myself. Pretend I never liked you in the first place. So we just kill this Kingdra. This Sew. All right, while I have somebody who knows what they're talking about here. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Sorry, I thought Moxie was still here. I guess I'll settle for Drew. Does the Haunch Crow, like I know in the calcs it knows it always crits, but does it always know that it crits when doing AI switch-in? It knows about the crit for the AI switch-in. We have to do the thing that is worse for my mental health. You have to go and check what happened in the highlights. In the next VOD, later in the battle, Vespiquen comes out against full HP Hitmonlee instead of Togekiss, proving that it does not see the guaranteed crit when calling switch in AI. See, so now I'm confused. Are we certain about this now? I might be wrong. You're good. No, I'm glad this has happened in the past. Even the goats can be wrong. So it makes sense that you'd be wrong sometimes too. Yeah, so this is at full HP, and instead of Togekiss coming out, it goes Vespiquen. So this doesn't see that it kills it, so it shouldn't come out. I'm sorry, Nat Coli. What? Switch AI for always crit moves is that it rolls a random roll of the guaranteed crit move for swap in score instead of guaranteed highest roll being used for swap in score. That's nonsense. Why would it do that? And do you mean always crit moves like Surging Strike? Or do you mean always crit moves like Scope Lens Super Luck, Scope Lens Super Luck Night Slash? Why does it do that? That's silly. That's silly Bo Billy. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, the new encounters today leaved a little bit to be desired, but Ludi is coming right away, so can't complain too much, you know? Let's hope we got the right baits. Let's do it. First time. Oh yeah, I heard that there are soft locking things, so I'll save often. Team Aqua Grunt. All right, this is the first battle in Seafloor Cavern. The gimmick with Seafloor Cavern, excuse me, is that there is permanent Aurora Veil up unless you break it. So this brings out Kingdra. Unfortunately for this Kingdra, Shelly Ann has Infiltrator and ergo ignores Aurora Veil. So we can just kill her rather, with a Dragon Darts. So big frag there. Love to see it. I'm not using... I could have Draco dropped, I guess, but I decided not to. Alright, dead. So this should bring out Murkrow, or whatever, this thing. Honchkrow. It gets guaranteed crits on Night Slash, with the exception of against Battle Armor Mons like Onion. So Onion is making his debut. All right. A lot of damage, I'll admit. So, now we're going to get rid of those screens. And we're also going to eat a Brave Bird, just barely. Brave Bird does at max 147 damage. And again, this is only because we can't get crit, because we are Battle Armor. We also have a Figgy Berry. And importantly, Figgy Berry makes it so that we no longer beta random move. Right? Good. Okay. So now this is going random Brave Bird. So we're going to go to Beef. We're hard going into Beef. The reason we're going into Beef is because he always baits Superpower, even if he gets crit. It's okay if he gets crit here. Okay. That was a crit. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, Beef. You're fine, buddy. You are fine. You're fine, King. Okay, so now this always baits Superpower. Even with Night Slash crit, Superpower always does more damage. Superpower actually gets some kills here, too. This could substitute as well, but actually it's not gonna because it's lower. So, this gives us a safe switch back into Honchkrow. Now, I could kill this with Beef, right? The problem with that is that not Exeggutor, it's that Magnezone comes out because it'll see that it kills us with Thunder, and this has Magnet Pull. So unless we want a dead Beef, which we do, just not at this moment, soon his time will come, but not right now, we gotta switch out. Fortunately, because this is baiting Superpower, we can just go to Shelly Ann, who is immune. This doesn't have Sucker Punch or anything, thankfully. Should be good to go. Yep. Okay. So now we are again just gonna Dragon Darts. This obviously kills from here. Okay. I'm not sacking Duraludon here. Pay attention, Grintool. So, okay. This now should go Magnezone. Good. Okay, Magnezone is always going Flash Cannon. So we are always going to go to Ludicolo, Mr. Pineapple. I don't know why it went Miracle. Oh, because we have Draco, whatever. It doesn't really matter. This is now either going Mirror Code again, or it's going Thunder. Either way, it's a free switch to Brioche. And the reason we did this is so that Brioche could come in for free if we need him to come in against the Jorbis or whatever. It goes Mirror Code again. What a little floopy-doop. All right, Earthquake, dead. So this should go Crobat. The AI should do switches based on me not being locked in with Choice Band. So it should see that we kill Gorbis, and Gorbis is not going to come out as a result. Even though we are locked into Earthquake, it should see that we kill with Choice Band Woodhammer. If we don't, then it's actually fine. We just have to move around a little bit, but that is my understanding of how it works. But this will be a good litmus test for that. Yeah, okay, so it goes Crobat. So Crobat's very likely to Nasty plot here. Not much we can do about that. We just gotta go beef. Or we just gotta go Alaska. All goes air slash. Okay. No crit is great. Now let's we have choice scarf, so we outspeed this, which is good because we don't want to do anything. This is always going Giga Drain actually. So this crits. I think then on the following turn, we are baiting in the Exeggutor. But we'll have to see. But if Arcanine, if you want to crit here, I would love that. I would actually love that, okay? You want to crit this Rock Slide? You can't flinch him, so if you want to crit him... Oh, so close. I'm sorry, what? Ah, it can go Sludge Wave. Alright, well, 194. We're fine. We're freaking... Oh, wait. Ah, no, there's one roll. There's one roll of low kick that kills this. That sucks. Okay. We gotta roll the Druddy. Gotta roll the Druddy. Yeah, because this goes Exeggutor. Okay. So this is going low kick, or it's going explosion. If it goes explosion, Duraludon is almost always dead. If it goes low kick, then all we gotta do, okay, is not get Quick Claw procced. Quick Claw proc into explosion. Fortunately, though, I do see another issue here, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, beef. 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 Okay, no blow up. Okay. So this means... Chat, this means that there is an approximately 0.5% chance, 0.5% chance that Exeggutor's Quick Claw activates and it blows up. 0.5% chance. Not 5%, 0.5. 5%. Oh, wait, no. Quick Claw is 20%, isn't it? So it's 1%. Either way, it's real small. It's real small. Does Beef live and get his first and possibly only frag? Or does RNG destroy Beef's life forever? He does it! He did it! That rat bastard did it! Alright. Slight tricky thing here. Unfortunately. So this is baiting Ice Beam, but it's also potentially baiting Surf. There's about 50% of rolls on Surf that kill this. So I can't switch to Arcanine, which is what I wanted to do. But Beef took a little bit too much damage. He got crit when he shouldn't have gotten crit. So, unfortunately, I have to go to Pineapple. And that means that Gorbis could set up Shell Smash, and then we'd be in some trouble if we get frozen. So this is there's still some potential issues here. I don't know if this was ever a good idea, but did go Ice Beam. That's annoying because I could have just gone to Arcanine, but I didn't freeze. Okay, this is either Ice Beam or Psychic. Can I go? It's never gonna Shell Smash because it sees that we kill it, but we're not faster. So I think what I low-key want to do is switch to Alaska. Because even if Psychic crits and does 44%, we go down to 64. But then Ice Beam. If we get that's risking crit and Spadef drop versus an Ice Beam freeze here. Nah, I'm risking that. Just the issue is if for some reason it never let me look at the Shell Smash. Yeah. All right. We go Alaska. If we get frozen on Alaska, what happens? If we get frozen on Alaska on the Ice Beam switch now, then it Shell Smashes on the next turn, and that's real bad. So I'm risking freeze either way. So I should stay in. Yeah. No. I stay in here. Which is definitely scary because we could get frozen here. Just go Psychic. It's a 50-50. Don't freeze. I one shot, but I'm not faster. Yes! Yes! Okay, we're fine. We're fine! Okay. Okay. That one was a little tricky. Pineapple with his first frag, too. That, yeah, so that could have gone poorly if it goes Ice Beam and we get frozen, because then it's gonna Shell Smash. Like, do we wipe if it does that? Yeah, we would wipe there. That there, I don't know if Arcanine was the right play there for that, guys, but we're okay. Grunt 2 is one of the hardest fights in the game. Are you ready? Is it really? Yeah, all right. Well, we'll figure that out later. Yeah, so I guess this is the next fight. This is what Dre was saying is the hardest fight. Swampert with a Rindo Berry and Stealth Rock. We got Gyarados with a Wackenberry. We got Haxorus. We got Alola Muck. We got Roserade, and we got Bruxish. Well, I'll tell you one thing. We're gonna lead Absol and hope for the best against Swampert. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess Earthquake just crit kills if it goes for it, but what are you gonna do, you know? We'll be back with that next week at some point. Happy Friday evening. Surprise stream because I have an illness. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the bun and the run. Chat, we have one of the hardest fights. The creator of the ROM hack, Mr. Drayano, said that this next fight is one of the hardest games in the fight. One of the hardest fights in the game. It's so hard that I can't even say my words correctly. And if the creator of the ROM hack, Mr. Drayano, said it, it must be so. So let's look at this insane fight. This fight sucks. Moxie says Grunt 2, right? Correct, Moxie. This is insane. So this fight, remember, we're in Seafloor Cavern. There is a Swampert that has Stealth Rock and a Rindo Berry, which means it's very, very hard to deny its Stealth Rocks and nearly impossible to one-shot this thing with the Reveal up plus the Rindo Berry. Then there's a Dragon Dancing Gyarados with a Wakan Berry. This is about as standard of a Gyarados in a ROM hack you could possibly have, but it's not very fun to deal with. You got this awful, awful Haxorus that just is a Haxorus, so that's why it's awful. You have this Alolan Muck with Bright Powder, Poison Touch, Explosion, Knockoff, and Focus Punch. These are awful. These are awful. These are awful. And then you have Roserade with Bright Powder and Technician and just insane stuff, and then Sleep Powder, also very fast and very awful. And then you have a Bruxish that, I mean, you can't prio kill it with Golisopod, I guess, but so 6 mons, a lot of really nasty crap here. I've been cooking. I've been doing some cooking. Jury's out on whether people like my cooking or not, but I came up with some stuff. At one point, I had this whole plan with Mega Pidge, where Mega Pidge leads Swampert. It sets up Stealth Rock. You can Feather Dance it, defog it, do all this crazy shit, and you can then bring in Armaldo, who after a couple of feather or -4 Feather Dance, after we Feather Dance it twice with Swampert, Armaldo can deal with it just fine. It can Rapid Spin if it keeps setting up the Stealth Rocks, etc., etc., etc. Yes, I did off-stream cook. So I had this for a really, really long time. I was like going through this. I was switching Pokemon in and out, doing all sorts of stuff with Megapidge and Armaldo, and things were looking good. Except that there's just so much volatility with freaking liquidation. The fact that it can liquidate or avalanche is bad. Like, there's most of the time you can play around crits, but if I get a defense drop or a crit and a defense drop or just nasty stuff, I wouldn't like I would basically lose. So I started looking at what other people have done. We're at the point in the game where it makes sense to see if there's like other strats that people have that suggest things. And I saw some stuff. One of the things was Peep Chow's, that he had this crazy clutch like steer that he had to get out of, which was cool. And that inspired, because we have a lot of the similar Pokemon, that inspired what I ultimately came up with. Haxorus, who will always go Outrage. So we need something to switch in to Outrage, which is an insane move to switch into. Honestly, if we got Primarina instead of Bloody Coister, this would be a perfect place to slot Primarina in, and Primarina would destroy this. But instead, we can't do that. So what we need here is a Pokemon that can take an Outrage and then kill Haxorus. And that's really hard to do because all the dragon types that we have take super effective damage from Outrage. So we can't switch to Dragapult. We can't switch to Flygon. We can't switch to Hydreigon. Those are all our dragon types, right? Right? Those are our only dragon types, right? Wrong! Guess who doesn't die to even a critical hit Outrage? Mother frickin' Duraludon! And guess what? With a Choice Scarf, he outspeeds and Draco drops frickin' Haxorus. Be right back. So every YouTuber has a point in their career where they say something out of pocket and they have to apologize for something they've said. Today is my time to apologize to Duraludon. Duraludon, I'm so sorry for calling you useless. I was unfamiliar with your game. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that you would be able to solo a Haxorus. I deeply regret all I've said. And this is to you. I don't actually know how to play this. This is the closest thing I have to a ukulele. I'm sorry, it's not exactly a ukulele apology video, but Duraludon, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for underestimating Duraludon. I'm sorry for underestimating Duraludon. Duraludon one-shots with a Choice Scarf. He can take an Outrage. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna end this bit now. How long did this take off stream? Guys, this stupid game has ravaged my productivity in terms of like the other stuff that I do that actually earns me a living wage. I spent a lot of time on it yesterday. Well, last night. I spent a ton of it all during today, just variously, like a couple hours in the morning and then checking stuff in the afternoon. And this is a bad game. This is a bad game. Don't play it for yourself. I'm kidding, obviously. This game is very fun sometimes. But yeah, it's just, I should not be spending as much time as I am on this thing. And like, the highlights channel isn't even doing well. So like, I don't even think people care at this point. So like, we'll see how well this video does when it's done anyways. But once we win, it'll be very satisfying to have finished it. I know that, so. And it is fun to use your noggin. All right, are we ready? Did I plan everything? Did I plan it all correctly? Maybe we wipe here. Who knows? Who's to say? Who knows? Who knows? Who freaking knows, you know? Okay. All right. Swampert. So this is the only way to prevent Swampert from setting up Stealth Rock. It sees fast kill here because this Swampert is faster than Torterra by 4 points. So it only ever sees fast kill with Avalanche. So we just go hard into Houlihan. Okay. We need like no crits on a couple of these at least. Okay, there's Avalanche. Okay. No crit is good. Now we're going to encore it into Avalanche. That sucks. The Figgy Berry may punish me here. We need to get below 25%, and I guess that's not 32. So okay, it's okay. We Toxic now. It's stuck in. Toxic again here. Avalanche. Okay, can this ever do 70 damage? 4 high roll crits kill here. All right, so now we can't damage this. 1/16 times 4, 164. So we Toxic here because if we attack it, the Avalanche is going to do more damage. Don't do something stupid. Okay. That was good. Now our Mago Berry gets us all the way up to 139. Swampert takes 2/3. The Encore ends. We Encore again here. He eats another Avalanche. Okay. Poison again. Should be enough. That's 3 ticks, so now it's taking 4/16. And then on the next turn, it'll take 5/16. So now we go to Jones. It's stuck using Avalanche for 2 more turns. Jones, thankfully, takes nothing from this. I think double crit is kind of not great. But that's not a crit, so we're good. Okay. And so here, yep, that's fine. Now we get off Brick Break. This is going to double the damage of Avalanche, but it should be fine. We Brick Break. So now the Aurora Veil is gone, and it does a full-powered Avalanche. No crit. We're at 210. Swampert's dead. 210. Earthquake isn't baited. Iron Tail from Haxorus isn't baited. So it's going to go Alolan Muck. We have the Iron Ball here so that it sees that Alolan Muck is faster. And now, Alolan Muck only ever sees kill with Focus Punch. And Focus Punch is just a regularly calculated move in this game. So it's always going Focus Punch, which means what we can do is we can use Smart Strike, which never misses. It goes through Bright Powder. And we can just always kill this as it just tries to use Focus Punch repeatedly. It should take 4 Smart Strikes. There's the first one. And Muck loses his focus every time. So that's good. Explosion at most does is 10 plus 10. So it never does it never goes for explosion. One more. Good job, Jones. All right, next up. This bait's Roserade. Roserade sees fast kill with HP fire, so it always goes for HP fire. So, believe it or not, HP fire does way more damage than it feasibly should to Pidgeotto. It's absurd. It shouldn't do that much, but it does. So we have to go into Thompson first, our Water Urshifu. This is why we risked Pult to save Jones, yes. Jones is a goat. Yeah, and it's HP. It's basically flamethrower because it has technician. You're so right. So we go Thompson here. Crit here would be annoying, but should be okay. Rather crit here than on the next turn. No crit. Okay. All right, next up. This part's a little annoying. We have to go into regular Pidge. This is always Energy Ball. It's never Sleep Powder because it sees it kills and it outspeeds. Mega Pidge, Energy Ball. We kind of need Energy Ball to not crit. Yes! Let's go! Huge! Okay, it was not doomed if it didn't crit. It just makes things so much easier. Okay, this Roserade, again, has Bright Powder. So the reason that we use Mega Pidge is because Mega Pidge has no guard, and Mega Pidge outspeeds. Goodbye. Okay, we got it. Crit would change the bait order, and it would go Gyarados, yeah. Which is fine. It just like makes things a little more annoying. Haxorus. So this is always going Dragon Rage. Excuse me. This is always going Outrage. So guess who eats a freaking Outrage, baby? Mother freaking Beef eats a freaking Outrage. That's who. All right. We really want this to not crit as well. But if it does, there's still outs. A no crit. Beef, you beautiful boy. You beautiful boy, Beef. Beef has a choice scarf. Beef always kills with Draco Meteor. Chat, can we get Beef spam? Can we spam Beef in chat? Like, this is insane. Look at this beast. Look at how little he took from a freaking Outrage. Neutral ass Outrage. He ate it for breakfast. He did. All right, I'm standing up for this one. Quickly, fun fact here before we do this. Haxorus did min roll Outrage. So if we had not pre-damaged by 4, Gyarados doesn't see guaranteed kill, and there's a chance that it goes Dragon Rage and we wipe. So that 4 damage matters. This is the 116 is the min roll for Earthquake. That 4 damage actually mattered. That's why you play around the min rolls.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, Beef! My guy! It's gonna be a sad day when we have to kill Beef. And Gyarados. Again, this always sees kill with Earthquake, so it never goes Dragon Dance. Now we simply go Thompson. Still have Thunder Punch on this, right? Yeah, okay, good. Whew, phew. I don't love having to come in on Earthquake here, but it's fine. Yeah, so Earthquake does how much? That's highest move, so we can't get frozen. Earthquake does 115. So now, we Thunder Punch twice. Wakamberry, this never Dragon Dances because Thunder Punch is a 2-shot. And we're faster. Potato, potato. Okay. Beef Elite 4, the Beef 4. You know it. You freaking know it. So this is Earthquake again. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Luda. All right. Oh, and critical hit from friggin' Thompson. All right, last one is Bruxish. Bruxish always goes Psychic Fangs here. So we go back to freaking Beef, motherfricker. Can we? Or do we have to go... What's his name? I would ideally like to not have to use up Brioche's thing, you know? But I ain't risking Beef to a crit, I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah. No. I think we have to go Brioche. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we have to go Brioche. Well, Brioche gets us with Aqua Tail. Or Psychic Fangs, excuse me. Triggers the berry. So we lose 2 berries in this fight, but it is what it is. And now what we could do is we could just synthesis repeatedly until it kills itself. Because it can never crit and it's always going Aqua Tail. Actually, I think we do have to do that for a little bit. Because Wood Hammer, I don't want to deal too much recoil damage. Yeah, so we'll just synthesis 4 times. And Aqua Tail can't flinch or anything, right? All right. That's a load of damage. That is quite a bit of damage there, Bruxish. Not sure why my Bruxish was hitting not like that. Aqua Tail could miss, though. No, it can't. Right? Isn't it 100% in this game? And if it misses, then we're just at full HP. It's 95%. Looks like. Huh. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, yay, we win. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. Yeah, Giga Drain there was like 62 to 74 per... Oh, shit. That was close. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my god, I almost just pooped my pants. Good to know to not do that. How long in total did you cook for that? Let's put it at 2 to 3 hours.